Hello, everyone. One of my favorite stories in the gospel when Jesus was on earth involved Jesus, his disciples, and little kids. The little kids were being like little kids. They were climbing all over Jesus and getting close to him and getting up in his, inner circle, if you will. And the disciples were shooing them away, and Jesus stopped them. He said, in Matthew 19:14, he said, no, don't hinder. Don't keep the little kid from coming to me. And then he said the most amazing thing, because they are basically made out of kingdom material. The kingdom of heaven is like those little kids. And the reason I love it is because, Cindy and I, we're grandparents now. We're around little kids a lot. And that time period between when your kids grow up and then now, it's like you replay over when the kids were small. And so we're with Thomas and Benjamin a lot, and we walk with them, and so we're reacquainted with what Jesus was talking about when he said the kingdom is like little children. So let me tell you what little children are good at. They're good at being in awe. When we go on walks with Thomas and Benjamin, they're like, look at the blue sky, look at the clouds. When trucks go by, and we get the truck to honk, they are just blown away. Look at, Thomas goes, big truck. If it's a cement truck, they almost come unglued. The mail truck gets them all excited. Why? Because they're filled with awe, They're also filled with trust. Man, when Papa or Nana or their mom and dad say something, man, they count on it. They're not full of questions. They're like, yeah, what they say is true. They're also filled with loyalty, aren't they? Just full of loyalty. And man, when they want something, they're full of persistence too. Papa, look, when we drive around in the car with them, look, big truck, they want me to look. They won't leave you alone until they get you to turn to them. And, the thing that amazes me most, they don't worry about anything. They're not sitting there thinking, I wonder if we're going to have food in the cabinet. I wonder if that blue sky is not going to be there. They don't worry about anything. There's a lack of worry. And Jesus said, we need to be like those kids. But you know what happens? We grow out of that. And we go from all those wonderful attributes to having a bunch of questions. Well, what about that blue sky? Is it going to be there tomorrow? And what about those trucks? Are they going to deliver? And think about all the questions. In fact, Romans 1 says, when man was spiraling away from God, they didn't glorify God. They weren't in awe of God, and they weren't thankful either. Let's be thankful. Let's be persistent. Let's show our trust with God, and let's tell the world, look, there's Jesus. He'll save you too, just like he did me.